I was doing dishes, and so I was like trying to scrub the inside of this beer glass.
He was giving it to it.
I was like,
I wasn't there, but if I had to imagine Trevor washing a glass, it's violent always.
Welcome back to Legit Brew Reviews, a show about two guys that drink legit brews and give you guys legit reviews.
It's true.
How was that?
It's true.
How was that for?
That was pretty good. That was pretty good. And yeah, Trevor hurt himself pretty good.
Trevor hurt him.
He got himself in a nasty bar fight.
Yeah.
And
yeah, that's exactly what happened.
it was that or like an alligator. I think it was like something about like he was trying to save something like a baby from an alligator.
Well, I was in a bar trying to save a baby from an alligator, and
then the ceiling fan fell and you caught it right before it it hit like a group of people.
Yeah.
And it was shattered everywhere.
It was actually a group of babies. It was I saved a bunch of babies.
Oh man, I'm getting a weird bunch of stories, but I'm seeing that you got some stitches.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, no, what happened was a lot more boring and just kind of embarrassing.
And we tried.
I was doing dishes, and so I was like trying to scrub the inside of this beer glass.
He was giving it to it.
I was like,
I wasn't there, but if I had to imagine Trevor washing a glass, it's violent always.
So I was in there this glass, and I guess I was putting too much pressure on the outside because it buckles inwards, and it sent a shard into my knuckle here, and it hurt real bad. It hurt them bad. 4 hours in the emergency room later, and 4 stitches later, here I am. So I can't really use my hand too much.
So the episode will have handfuls of bits about Trevor's hand.
I'm sure there will be plenty of hand jokes.
Take my hand! Ah!
Yeah, so we'll bring it in with the humor, and let's go ahead and hand it over to what we're drinking today. What are we drinking today, Trevor?
We're drinking so it's one from Southern Prohibition.
Yeah.
Brewing Company.
We're familiar with them a little bit.
Yeah, we've had their stuff on the show before. Mm-hmm. We have Suzy B's Blonde Ale. So with Southern Prohibition, we've had their
Ooh, it's gonna be hard to be on the spot with it. I just remember having several by them.
They have something called the Crowd Control Imperial IPA. And that's one of my favorite. They do a lot of IPA type of stuff.
I've had Crowd Control on draft before, and
Crowd
it was
Control
pretty good.
Super good.
Pretty good.
They're kind of known for their awesome can art and their delicious beer, but I love their can art.
Yeah, and I'd say it delivers. This one looks very
yeah.
Ooh, is that
It's a Suzy B.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a Suzy B Blonde Ale. It's Southern Prohibition's out of Hattiesburg, Mississippi.
How much history do you know about Suzy B? For those of us that don't completely know about Suzy B,
she's Cardi B's less famous sister.
Oh, that's who she is. Okay.
Yeah.
It makes sense now. Like I figured there must have been some relation.
Yeah, of course. There's not much description on here.
No.
But I mean, it's a blonde ale, 5% ABV.
She looks kind of like she's like a Paul Bunyan-y kind of character. Like she seems like she's supposed to be larger than life by the looks of her on the can.
Yeah, well,
so that's why I wasn't sure if
I'm
she
guessing
was,
she's burning her boyfriend's car.
Oh, well.
That's got to be what's happening.
There's a song about that.
Oh, wait, no, she's burning. Oh, you know what? If you look closely on the can, there's a police car chasing after her. She's burning the car.
Oh, wow.
Evidence.
Okay, this is getting deep, guys.
So she committed some sort of crime.
We might need to open this thing, get it poured up, and get rid of the evidence before something happens.
I agree.
Here,
Let's get rid of the evidence right now.
Right.
That's anticipation. That was very... Thank you.
Don't get used to this shit, okay? This dude just forever has me just
stuff. Yeah, just so I have Matt pour beer for me.
It just has everybody do everything.
Okay, so this looks like a blonde.
It does. It looks very golden, just traditional to a blonde. Nothing really not a whole lot. Got some bubbly bubblies going on.
It's kind of cloudy as well, huh?
It's a little cloudy, yeah.
But,
A little cloudy.
Okay.
Let's see what we smell. What we smell in here. It's an interesting.
Kind of wheaty.
Yeah, definitely getting some wheat.
It smells beery.
It does smell beery. It does.
As our friend Don likes to say.
I don't have a drink every day.
Oh yeah, shout out to Don.
All right. Well, I'm.
All right.
Let's just get into this. Let's do this.
Let's do this. Be on the lookout for something coming soon involving that catchful slogan of ours.
All right, Suzy B.
Cheers to Suzy B and Southern Prohibition and you guys. Thanks for watching.
Ooh, that's refreshing.
Wow.
It's nice and crisp.
Wow, I like that wheat. That wheat does some.
I shouldn't use that. It's hard. It's hard to get a good drinking angle.
Yeah.
With the left hand.
Oh, yeah. Be careful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like that wheat kind of does some twists and turns in the
Mm-hmm.
flavor department into Flavor Town.
Pretty hoppy too. Not too hoppy, you know. It's not like stepping into IPA territory, but it's
still very
hoppiness to
drinkable
it.
for being as hoppy as it is. I find, you know, like usually when something that's kind of has that heavy hop flavor to it, you kind of notice it's kind of hard to swallow a little bit. I find like this goes down very easy, considering as hoppy and dry as it kind of tastes. But the wheat taste is phenomenal. It could be barley too. I always forget. I don't really, outside of beer, I'm not consuming barley in any facet, so I forget how close in flavor that they often taste.
Well,
so majority in beer it could be barley over wheat or a little bit of both, or never know.
Yeah, who knows? I mean, I know what I know, and I don't know what I know.
Right, and I'll drink it everywhere that I go.
That's right. I know the difference between I know when something's hoppy and when something's malty.
Yeah.
I like malty stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. I do like the malt. The malt has that real good mouthfeel too. I like that.
Like but anyway.
Yeah. So, we pretty much kind of told you what we thought about it. At this point, it boils down to would we buy a 6-pack, or also, as we say, would we buy it again? What are we thinking? What are we thinking of old Suzy B? We're gonna put Suzy B up on the chopping block.
Yes, I would. I would buy
You
this
would?
again.
Yeah.
This is the. Sorry to cut you off.
No, you're good.
This is the first thing I've had by Southern Prohibition that wasn't an IPA.
That's true, huh?
So this is fantastic. I've had 2 different IPAs by them. I don't think Crowd Control might be an Imperial IPA. It might just be like a double or something like that. But I've had.
Yeah, Editor Matt, throw something in there on that. Check on that.
I know. I've had 2 different IPAs by them. Crowd Control is one of them, and then they have another one. They probably have more.
And I know we've had them on the show, but for the life of me to put us on the spot and be like, what did we have? We drink a lot of beer.
I think just recently Brian reviewed the Crowd Control. It was a couple episodes ago.
Yeah.
Shout out to Brian.
Yeah, shout out Brian.
But it's a really good IPA. I really like it. So yes, I would buy this again. I'd buy a 6-pack of this, and I recommend everyone at home.
Dang, hard sell, man. Hard
Go
sell.
Go get it. It's good.
Yeah, it's piggyback on a lot of what Trevor said. I do like it. Blonde ales aren't something that I naturally seek out, but when I find a good one, I mean, I appreciate a good one. Mm-hmm. This is definitely a good one. I do like the flavor is really, really good in this. So I could feel like, as we say, we like to session when we can. This is sessionable. I can see it's light enough. It's refreshing enough. It's, you can have several and not feel overwhelmed, not feel like it's too much.
Yeah.
Overall, I could see buying it again, buying a 6-pack of it. It's a worthy buy. So I know I joked with Trevor, saying he was over there hard selling it. But it is worth your buy for sure. Give it a shot. See what you think. It's an easy drink. So if you want something light, something easy, maybe. If you're not looking to do anything, it probably could be a good outside beer or barbecue beer kind of thing, like we say.
Yeah, and you bought this in a single. I'm pretty sure it is available in 6-packs.
Yeah, I think it's in a 6-pack.
Yeah, it's just broken up for like the build your own type of thing.
Yeah.
But I've seen their stuff in 6-packs, so it should be pretty readily available. In the single.
As you see, it looks like the beer has run dry.
Oh, it speaks for itself,
It has run dry. So,
we only had one.
But we're tailing the end of season 5, guys.
Yeah, that's nuts.
We're already coming at the end. We're here on episode 10. Then next week, episode 11, and then here we are again at the finale.
It's crazy.
The end of a season, the start of a new era of Legit Brew. With season 6.
It's always sad, but it's like
It's like
we're gonna jump back into it.
We kill our baby every season only to rebirth the baby with additional attributes.
Episode 12 is always aww.
Yeah.
And then we come in.
Yeah, like we kill the baby, then it comes back to life. It's like a robot baby now, and it has like a Tommy gun, and then every season we destroy some of the baby, and the baby comes back even more bad, if you will, than the previous baby. So while it's sad,
I like that analogy.
Yeah, it's sad to kill our robot baby every season, but we bring it back better, bigger, better, and as bad as we can.
It always comes back with like
for you guys.
More mounted machinery,
the better
and armaments,
the better presentation to deliver you what we do best, and that is legit brew reviews.
Anyway, so that's all we got. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, hit that like button, hit the notification bell.
All the things.
We were just talking about notification bells earlier, so hit it. If you want to know whenever we post, usually you can find us here Saturdays at noon-ish.
Yeah, noon. Usually it's noon Central, 1 p.m. Eastern, and 12 a.m. Pacific.
Yeah.
But if it runs over a little bit, hey, editor Matt is, he sometimes has slow Saturday starts, so give him a break. He deserves it.
Give him a break. Let us know in the comments what you'd like to see us try on the show. We'll do our best to try to get it.
We can get our hands on it, and we're going to go somewhere soon where we'll have better access. So be sure to let us know if there's things we got to get our hands on.
And if you have had Southern Prohibition's beer and you have an opinion, leave it down below. If you've had Suzy B, leave it down below. Comment your favorite beer. Just leave us a comment. Like literally anything.
Say hey.
Say Trevor, you suck.
Yeah, say Trevor,
Tell
you suck.
Me I suck.
Everybody will say you suck in this video now.
Probably.
We failed. Anyway, on that note, let's get on out of here. As always, I'm Matt.
I'm Trevor.
And we'll be drinking with you next week.
Bye.
Bye. Yeah, I like Suzy B. Suzy B is she's a pretty big tall lady, and she's a pretty easy
Suzy
drink.
B was one of those girls.
Was
one of the girls in high school that was kind of quiet and you liked her. You really hoped the best for her, and then after graduation, you meet up like a couple years later, and you're like, damn, Suzy B, you really made something for yourself.
Right, and then like you remember back in the day when she picked you up and chokeslammed you in the hallway.
Yeah, well, that's. Love it. First choke slam.
Suzy B.